I find my inspiration in the way I observe things around me. Again, it's always the environment. You get it from life, from other people's, what they say, from reading, from visual, especially visual, because as a painter myself, I get ideas from looking at things closely. Is what I do afterwards with that experience that makes it into poetry. But it's that's how I got my inspiration. But also, I am inspired. I just love language, love using words, and sometimes when I be reading and I come upon one word, and wow, that's interesting. That gives me an idea to continue to write something down. It might just be a note. Perhaps I put scribble in my notepad, but I can come back to it later. And I get inspirations that way. So generally, I get my inspiration based on the life that is happening around me, things I observe visually. Sometimes it can come from smells, you know, and cooking even, because that's one of the things I do all the time. So I get inspiration from life, really. What can I say? And also some people I read, they give me ideas too, because I think Derek Walker said that all poets are like cannibals; they eat each other already. So you might read something and you say, "Oh gosh, this is an interesting idea." He's written about it, but it gives you an idea, and you can take that same idea, in a sense, and make it your own by your own observations, filtering through your own sensibilities, and so on. It becomes a different poem completely as a starting point. So that's it. You're open. You're open. You're not actually imprisoned by any principle, set idea. You have to remain open. As a creative person, it's important to remain open to all possibilities. Things that you see, things you hear, you taste. And you use your senses. That's the other thing that interests me quite a lot. The senses. Senses are very, very important because we experience the world through all five senses, and sometimes a sixth one.